Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show, and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
It is I, the snowman from the north.
That's what you look like. You look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I'm going to tell you something.
Getting dressed because it's cold outside.
It is so cold. So cold. I don't care what I look like. Last night, I went to sleep in a bathrobe with pajamas, 2 sets of socks, and my Russian hat.
Nice.
You
This
know
looks
my Russian
lovely.
hat?
I know that Russian hat.
I wore that. Because I'm going to tell you something.
I'm going to tell you something.
I had icicles in my ears.
It was
so freaking
cold.
cold. It is ridiculous. That wind was howling at 38 miles an hour.
It was
38.
cold. It
and
was
I live
cold.
in a lake and a pool.
It was cold.
It was colder?
It was cold last night. You saw it last night at the radio station, that jacket I had on, it never came off. That was my grandfather's. That
I've
jacket.
never seen you wear a jacket.
You've never, I know. It was longer than my dress, I think. It was either that or like a full fur coat last night just going to NM, but it was cold. Coldest night of the year. But it is beautiful here today. We're going to be opening that bay door slick. We're going to let some sunshine
It ain't
in.
no beautiful in here.
It's beautiful
It's
outside. You
freezing
should
out
have
there.
seen the doves when I pulled up. They were
It's gonna
flying
be
around.
60 for a high today.
That's a beautiful day in New York.
Who owns the gray car outside?
I don't know. What
I
kind of
think-
gray?
I think that's Sasa. Sasa, you have a gray car?
The Kia?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got bad news for you.
What?
You got a family of squirrels living underneath it. What it is that you drove in and it's warm, so they eat and then they run underneath the car. So I saw them all underneath the car, and then they run and they eat and they go underneath
They're trying to stay warm.
because it's cold.
Getting ready for winter. They got it all bundled up.
They are so intelligent.
Happy Wednesday to you. I'm sorry, what day of the week it is? Wednesday.
Today's February 27th already?
Today is February 3rd. Happy birthday, Mom, is all I can say. So today is my mom's birthday. I don't know if she's watching, but she has a special request from you.
It's 9:20. Your mother's in La La Land right now.
She would like you to pop out of her cake.
Really?
Remember you suggested Slick pop out of the cake yesterday?
Oh, slick.
She says, oh, Freddie. She goes, I think I want Freddie to pop out of my birthday cake. Would that be allowed?
Slick, I
said,
need
I will
some
let
of
you
your oil
know."
because I got to do my moves.
My mom wants
coming
Freddie to
out of
pop
the
out of
cake.
her birthday cake.
Oh, of course.
Whose QR code is that?
It's on Johnson & Johnson.
Is that our QR code? Oh, it's not on the screen. It's just on the NDI. Okay.
What?
It's not on here.
I
It's
know.
just
Where'd
on
that
there.
come from?
I don't know where that came from. So, Chenza, what is, it's just the NDI, I think.
That's interesting.
It's kind of cool if it was our QR code, but it's not.
I'm going to put my phone up to it to see what happens. Maybe it's Freddie coming out of a cake. QR code.
Freddie coming out of a cake. It looks fine on the feed. It's just on that screen.
Might be the program's QR code. I'll look it up.
That's interesting.
We got to check the other machine. I turned it on and there was like a update, I think. So we got to see what that is all about. I didn't accept it. Anyway, happy Wednesday. We had a great night last night. Jordana did a great show on Go Beyond.
That was a good show.
It's interesting, the whole radio station. You and I've been there with you for what, 5 years already? And how everything's changed. Your room looks so nice. And we used to sit in that other room in the dark and run between rooms. And how everything is set there. And it just looks beautiful.
I got permission to do some more work at the radio station.
Permission. I'm sure they would be more than happy for you to do anything you want there.
Well, you know, I mean, it's where we make a living, and it should be nice. And radio, AM/FM radio, has now become television studios. And if you don't know that,
Well, not all of them, but particularly WNN has.
well, if you don't know that, you're gonna miss the boat, because the way things are working right now is people want to pay for dual venues, not single venues. And I'm coming out. WNN with Jody is coming out. With a package that's going to blow the industry away.
Nice.
Everybody in the business, in the radio business, wants to be in 3 different locations, because then it makes you
Syndicated.
And when you're syndicated, it adds more oomph to your programming, and you can sell your show. So she's coming up, and I came up with her. We came up with a scheme to put that together with 3 different other stations involved, and one of them happens to be in Tampa, which is really interesting.
Getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Did you see how much money they're losing this Super Bowl?
It's because of commercials, what we talked about yesterday.
About a lot of stuff. No fans. Hotels are down 20%. They're only going to make $547 million.
Only.
Usually they make over $1 billion.
Who does? Tampa? Or the hosting city?
The city, the Super Bowl,
So 50%.
and counting.
Wow. Interesting. But they're having it. Got to keep morale up. Got to do what you do. As Vinny says,
Who
do
you
what you
voting
say.
Who are you going for?
I got to go for Tampa. I got to support our Florida team.
Vinny, who are you going for?
Oh, I don't follow football, so I don't know.
Ooh, what you say?
Well, what town you like better? Kansas City or Tampa?
I'm Brazilian, so I like soccer.
Soccer.
Yes.
I get to sort of meet Vinny's mom today.
Really? Was she outside?
Yeah.
She just dropped me off.
She dropped them off. She said, hola.
She
Or
speaks
hello or
Spanish or
something. I don't
Portuguese? She
know.
probably said
My ears
hello.
are frozen. I couldn't listen.
I see the icicles
But
thawing
this guy
out.
doesn't introduce nobody. I don't get this guy. What is it with millennials? You can't introduce your mom, huh? Maybe bring her in, show her where you
Give her a
work.
cup of coffee.
She gotta go. She had to use a car.
Gotta
She
go.
gotta go. Hey, in another 10 seconds, they're going to stop life.
She got to go. Everyone's doing what they
She
got to
looks
do.
just like this guy.
And his sister, they all look alike.
It's like there's only one gene in their house.
Is that true, Chenzo?
No, we're a mix of everything in our family.
I don't know. She looks a lot
He
like
and his sister, all I can tell you is that was one person. When his sister came in,
That was multiple personalities for one person. Yeah. But she's a sweetheart. She's some kind of character.
she's got a lot of
I
personality.
do. I gotta admit, she's good. Just
Vinny,
like this guy.
you got your show coming up today. You recorded yesterday.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I talked to the person who hosts an anime convention, talk about how he started and what he does. It was his origin story.
How'd it go?
Went really well. I had to fix up the audio a bit, so it went perfectly.
Went perfectly. We got to put him on a spot. Also, Slick, the piece you did on this Aurora room is amazing. I want to do a voiceover on it. I told him already this morning that we're open for podcasts in this Aurora room.
In what room?
Aurora.
Aurora?
And then I was thinking, do we want to say art? I want to maybe put a lower third on there, Slick, saying artwork by the colored pencil artist Jay Harmon also.
It says it right there. Color
But I don't know if he got that in the piece.
It wasn't up at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a good piece. I'm gonna leave
It's
it
a
alone.
great piece.
It was a great piece.
The evolution of this room. You know, when we moved into this room, it was very dark. And now it's very light and
The
shiny.
people or the room?
The room itself. And it looks fantastic, is all I can tell you.
Fantastic.
So what you got going on for today? Any breaking news?
Well, we're gonna prep for your special
Oh,
debut
yes.
tomorrow.
You know, I've been writing it for a couple days. And you know what? I've learned I just can't script anything that I'm going to say. I just have to go because then yesterday, as serendipitously as things happen, and they always do, and just when you lose faith that the universe works for you as it always does. I'm talking to a friend of ours. I'm talking to Patty Goldenberg last night. On the way to the radio station, she calls me.
Former leader of Fem City.
She was president of Fem City, I think, for like 5 years, and she moved. And now Melanie DeVita, who also runs marketing at Addison, is the new president. So I was telling Patty how I would like to get some of our clients involved with the Addison, with Fem City, and who should I best contact? And she said, let me get in touch with people. These are some of the things that are going on with Fem City. Sure enough, I get there to produce Jordana's show, and who's her guest? Melanie DeVito from Fem City.
I know.
And it's like, seriously, wow. And then I get the text from Melanie last night saying, I had those 10,000 emails. It probably was in there in my spam. We would love to continue working with you, and how can we collaborate together? So I was really excited, but I had literally in the elevator, I was still talking to Patty on the way up to the show, and in walks Jordana, and there goes Melanie, and I love working with Fem City. I want to bring Summer in with them. I want to bring in Grapes with them. I want to bring in Dana Scoff with them. So many great people.
I actually have, Dylan is the one to volunteer. He's working on a spot for Fem City about joining them as a buddy-buddy routine because somebody joined on our behalf, through us.
There is a discount link through me, sorry, because I'm the Fem.
Oh, it's okay.
For the Brooklyn Cafe and through me, gives you a discount for joining Fem City Total, but we are affiliated with the Boca Del Rey chapter. There's also one in West Palm.
But I saw that somebody joined through you, and they got a discount. So I asked them to put a commercial together announcing the fact that we deal with Fem City, and you should join. It's a great organization, especially if women are looking to step it up in their business, and there's a lot of people they can work with. So Dylan sent me a video, but I had to send it back because there is some adjustments which he's making, and so we should have it next week.
Fem City is a great organization. I love the networking and so many great people, and Patty has been such a good friend since we were at the other studio. I came in here this morning, and I was turning on the 20,000 lights and electric that we have in here, and I looked around, I thought, wow, this place is just amazing. It's like this little magic of heaven beyond these doors that people don't know about. And yes, we're still trying to get a sign. I promise you, we're really working on that also.
I spoke to them yesterday.
When you look around, the collaboration and the artists and the music and our crew, how much has grown and changed, and it all came out together in a magazine article I see.
I see that was published yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah. That's
How
what
do
I
you see
sent
these things?
They sent the thing.
Why do I not
email.
see things?
I sent you the email because you don't read.
I saw it when you sent it to me, but I
So
didn't
you
see
don't
it
see it in your
yesterday.
email? There's something wrong with your email.
I guess so.
It came in the email. I sent you. Not only did I send you the email because I figured you didn't see it, and then I sent you the article that you put together, and I asked them to come on our show so we could highlight this and we could get some solid copies because I want to frame them and put them in the gallery.
It looks nice.
It is spectacular.
Did you
It's in
share it out
Shine
anywhere?
Magazine. I sent it to your mother and said happy birthday. Bathroom reading. I send it out to everybody that I know. I sent it to Gio, your daughter. I sent it out, and I said happy bathroom reading. It was kind of cool.
We got to get that out. Have you done email blast or anything, Salsa?
Have I sent like?
Ever done
MailChimp
email?
or anything?
MailChimp or email blast?
We may be resurrecting MailChimp on that one. I just got to figure, after tomorrow night, I'll sit and work on that. I know Teddy's going to go, I'll do it, but I'm going to try and sit and figure out how to do that.
Teddy has 400 other things I need her to do.
Exactly. So it's already written. All I got to do is do a header and send it out. Sounds like simple.
It is. You just got to get it in there.
But it looks
Instantly.
great. I love the pictures. It looks really, really nice. So
Nice.
thank you to Shout Out Magazine for that.
Shout out magazine in Miami. Is that what it's called?
Shout Out Miami.
Miami.
But wow, I got to tell you, the evolution of where we were and where we are, when you write it, it's one thing. When you read it, it's a whole nother. When you write down, you actually think back the steps to where we were and where we are and where we're going, we don't know. Only God seems to know that, which is how we're ended up here. But wow, I know he's watching.
Well, that's kind of creepy. All
Always,
these
yeah.
people staring at us.
I know.
What was I going to say? There's a couple of things. We, like you said, we are working on getting the sign finally on the building. We are working on some flags out in front. We are working on the merch store, which I spoke to promo stuff for you yesterday. What's her name? Andrea?
Uh-huh.
Andrea. And she was writing the list. That was at 2 o'clock. So I asked her again at 6 o'clock. She says, no, I didn't get it, but I'll finish it. So I'm going to keep harassing her because I need that today.
All right. Chenzo, are you doing your merch in your merch store for No Pun something?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
What's it called?
No pun intended.
No pun intended with Chenzo.
Yep, and there's going to be merch stores in there. In our merch store, they're going to have a landing page that shows each one of their shows on a shirt, a cap, whatever.
Better get me that logo then, Minnie.
What logo are you using, Missy, in there?
What of your 500?
Wait, the new one?
Yeah.
Did Hector make that for you?
No, I made that.
I was wondering because I think it got sent through WeTransfer, and we thought Hector
What
made
new
it.
logo? Which one? I've seen 17,000 logos.
It's a head.
A bear head, but not a teddy bear.
Yeah.
It's kind of a scary bear. I like it too, but it's just totally opposite of the teddy bear feel.
Noise.
I'm gonna tell you, the one I like the best that you did, the logo I like is the lower mini.
I can send that to him too. I guess.
That to me is that to me is the whole campaign
That
because
I have is MDT's logo.
that goes who?
My MDT
Yeah,
production.
that goes
Pay me.
that goes everywhere.
Which one is that?
The little bear,
Yeah.
I can put
the
that- I can
see-through
send that
bear.
one too.
see-through bear. I think that was I said it all.
The other one is the powerful bear.
The other one's a scary bear. I run when I see that.
The woman embarrassment. Instead of empowerment, we'll do like embarrassment. What's happening with your podcast? Your new one.
Did you?
Have you spoken to her?
I have. I try not to be silent.
Boy,
I
there's a lot
have.
of
We're
dancing.
starting on February 8th. We're going to do her first show recording. We're getting back on for Girls Chronically Rock. She's been doing them kind of sporadically, and thankfully now we have time and we're getting it together. So February 8th, we're going to record it. It's going to be out that Friday
For
But
Monday
what
to
time? Do we
at
know?
12.
At 12.
We put it live at 12 on Facebook. I'm also making her a YouTube channel and on Anchor.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
That's,
And we're going to be trying getting her in the merch store as well.
I was going to ask you about that because you said she's got some merchandise. That's how you found her, isn't it?
Yeah, she owns her own company called Girls Chronically Rock, and they make mostly T-shirts, clothing. They have some masks up that are really cool. And I said, we have a merch store. Do you want to put your stuff on everything else for the podcast?
That's interesting. Does this young lady from Teampreneur have a merch store?
I think she is a merch store.
Is she? How do you go to her website and it has everything in there? Because I went, I didn't see it.
I think you just got to let her know what you want.
Well, that's not a merch store. That's
Then I guess it's just
order
not
by-
She's a custom store.
It's like
Yeah.
an order by numbers deal. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, these masks are amazing. That is, what's her logo for Girls Chronically Rock? Does she have one?
It is, yes. It's a silhouette of a woman with like her arms up, like Rosie the Riveter style. And it says Girls Chronically Rock. And I'm going to add podcast to the
I
bottom.
saw that.
Yeah, that is
saw
going to be her
that.
logo. So we're going to have some merch for that.
I'm gonna do men this way, like Popeye with the muscle going down.
Like
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But the muscle going down. Call it slick speed. Oops.
So congratulations to you for producing your
Yeah.
first out of house podcast officially.
Yeah.
And you spoke to Kendra yesterday.
Yes.
She's funny, Kendra.
She sent me a real biblical
A
message.
metaphor.
I never heard from her again.
She says, all because I don't go to church doesn't mean I don't believe in God.
No.
Wasn't that it? I don't pray to God. It was something
Just
like that.
because I don't go to church doesn't mean I ain't praying.
Okay.
Does
Which
that
I
mean
have-
that she's coming back in for
I
her
don't know.
podcast?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're not sure what it means. We
I
were
don't know
kind of
if
said,
she's
are you
praying.
okay?
I
don't
mean,
know.
good for her. I hope, do what she needs, but she
Just
should come
because I
back
don't go to
in.
church doesn't mean I ain't praying.
I mean, she's thinking about you. That's what it always
No, it
means.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. Don't put snow on me because it ain't working.
Your ears are thawing out.
Yes. Now I'm beginning to hear you.
We had Mid-Late 5 new beats down yesterday.
Nice.
No. Not 5.
He said 5.
Slick. How many beats do we have available for purchase out of Star International's?
I'll say around like 11.
Wow, he did 11?
Yeah, he did 5 yesterday, and then he already did like, I'll say 6.
But he had a whole bunch.
Okay.
Not only that, today at midday we're dropping another song,
Correct.
right?
Stimulus check. Stimulus check.
No, not that one. That one we dropped yesterday. It's a new one.
It's another song that has to do with coronavirus and how businesses shut down.
He guy lost his brother to the virus, right? Made a
Right.
song about it.
Yeah.
So
And they
we're
have
gonna
to
put
finish
that
the
out.
song with the twin brother, yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of stuff happening. I'm gonna tell you, when Mick comes to work, and we sort of push him along the way. Yes, Slick does. I didn't want to throw you under the bus, but yes, then things get done. So we have that working and percolating.
You working on a new intro?
Yes.
Is that? I don't know what you're doing in the other room. Is that what you're working on?
doing the afternoon intro.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Every time he looks at it, he's like, "We got a new intro."
I'm almost done with it. I just need pictures of you guys. I'm gonna take tomorrow.
You need pictures to send you 100 pictures.
No, I need like specific pictures.
Oh. Change of clothes. Fashion show.
No, I ain't
Fashion
doing
show.
that. It's way too cold to do that.
You're not getting undressed and changing your
Put
clothes?
on Bernie Sanders meme. Just put my face in there.
We should do a meme of you like that.
Tempt me.
Can we put Freddie's face on that meme?
Absolutely.
If I send you a picture of how I slept last night, Linda didn't stop laughing.
If you send
I
me
was
a picture-
frozen. I was like this.
Don't you have heat in your house?
I got heat, but I only use it in the bathroom.
Why? How?
Because my house is 5,000 square feet. I'm not heating up a 5,000 square feet. And then come Sunday or Saturday,
You turn the air on.
Friday, 90 degrees. You know how much energy it takes to heat down a house and then heat up a house?
Yeah.
My bill will be like $1,000 a month.
So you're gonna suffer and be cold?
Suffer.
You're crazy.
Suffer.
Really? Do you turn on the air in your house?
What?
Do you turn the air conditioning on in your house?
Yeah.
But you don't turn on the heat. It's the same exact thing.
No, it's not.
Absolutely, 100%.
If the house is
They put the
60
coal in the furnace and they pump it up.
I don't have a furnace and a coal. 67 degrees is very cold. Because the walls, they hold the cold weather. So it stays like that for a few days. So you have to open the house.
That's why we're going to
when it
open
gets
this house
warmer.
up today.
No!
Yeah. Slick, we're opening the bay.
Why?
Because it's beautiful outside. You know, the doors closed yesterday. They like it when the fresh
No,
air comes in.
What doors? That door was open yesterday and all the diesel came pouring in here.
We just know we have to close it by 1 o'clock.
Yeah, like you're going to remember that.
I'm going to remember the afternoon show. We close it before the afternoon show. Is all we can
Vinny,
do.
how long are you here today?
Until when you guys need me, like 3 or so.
Until you need me 3 or so.
He's got a good radio voice. Why doesn't he do like radio voiceovers?
Why don't you do? Because he can't be serious for 15 minutes.
Also, I think my speech sucks.
See?
He's got a great radio voice.
He does.
Don't you think?
If he promoted himself and say, I am Vinny the voice. Vinny, speak like that.
I am the voice. Pigs in space.
Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
I think Vinny needs some hot chocolate.
Oh, I do. I gotta add a machine. I gotta.
You got things to do today. All right, let's take a commercial break.
No, hold on. Let's say good morning to Pierre the Stamp.
I told him, don't forget where you came from and
He
come
told
by
me
and
he ain't
visit.
coming by.
He says, you guys really miss me that much?
No.
We went, yeah, he's looking good.
No.
He looks nice.
No.
You don't think he looked nice last night?
Absolutely not. Leave him alone. He's getting the shows done right. I don't want him to unfocus.
It's pretty impressive.
Yes, Pierre. You know, just if you're not working at the station, you could come here. You know, that would be a nice attribute to your attributions.
So you've got
Lord
Vinny
have
there,
mercy.
you got Pierre,
I
and
don't
maybe
understand kids.
and
They
maybe
go over
Dylan?
there and they don't come over here. It's like they become allergic. And now I know the real deal.
they're moving on up. 5th floor apartment in the sky.
You better be nice to the same people on the way up because the same people you meet on the way down. Don't do that. Don't
They've
be too
been moving
comfortable.
on up, and that's why Chenzo comes in when he's not there.
This guy is on another planet. He's either doing vitamins, vitamin,
Vita Vita.
radio, here, there. I think he's a dancer at a go-go club.
I'm sleep deprived.
He dances.
Do you sleep better when it's cold or when it's warm in your house?
When's colder?
When it's cold, right? Did everyone sleep well last night except
No.
Frozen Man over here?
No, I sleep better when it's warm, and then I turn the AC. I'm in control of the cold. Last night, it was like the Grim Reaper wanted to grab me. I'm like, get the hell away from me.
Turn on your heat.
I have 4 blankets on me, and I was still
Turn
freezing.
on the heat.
I'm not turning on the heat.
Did the ghost of
Why?
Christmas
Will you
past
pay
came
me
by?
extra for me?
Yeah.
Out of your mind. $1,000 for electricity when I live in Florida. I got to heat up a house. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Dad.
I called my sister. I go, how's the snow? She says 3 feet. I said, well, I'm debating whether or not to turn the AC on or just jump in the pool. She says, I hate you.
Forget dad jokes. These are things that dads say. We should do a segment on that today, guys. Dad quotes.
Or dad jokes. They're
Dad
funny.
jokes.
Sasa, where are you from? Florida? And do you like the cold weather or the warm weather?
I don't
know. Today was pretty nice actually, but if it's like this for too long, then I like the hot weather.
So you're used to the warm weather. You won't go up to 3 feet of snow and go plow snow and stuff like that. Or do you know what snow is?
I've never actually seen snow, so.
That's what it is. You never seen snow either, Vinny?
I used to live in New York.
Yeah, but did you see snow?
Yes, I seen snow before.
Okay, it's not the stuff that's in your freezer.
No.
And Slick is from Boston, so he's seen snow. Do you remember seeing snow? When's the last time you saw snow?
We took the kid. Actually, it wasn't. When they were little, we went to Colorado, went all the way up to a mountain in the summer, and there was snow up there. But that was it.
That was about 20 years ago?
Pretty much.
So you haven't seen snow in
15?
a long time.
I don't ever remember. Well, no, I did. I went to New York maybe 6 years ago, and there were like flurries. It was freezing. It's not even like you just can't go out in the snow. It's too cold and wet, and Manhattan it gets.
I was watching the snow on TV, and I remember when I had to go snow plow my buildings, and they gave me a plow for Christmas. That was my gift. And I would have to crank this bad boy up. And now you would think it's easy, right? Because you're pushing this machine which goes forward. But it was so freaking cold, man. I'm going to tell you, there's no fun with cold. When you're not having fun, when you have to work in the cold, it's bad. But if you hang out at the beach, and like we used to hang out in Jones Beach and stuff in the cold, and the sand is like rock, it's fun. But you work in the snow?
Not so much.
Not so much. And my knee hurts, my back hurts. I tell you, I'm breaking down.
Ooh,
Getting
what
old.
you say?
Why do I get? We should do a segment called Scam Likely.
What's it saying?
Scam Likely. That's the person's name.
It says spam, not scam.
Mine says scam.
It says spam.
It says it's an SC.
Oh, it says scam likely?
Yes.
Did you put that in?
No.
Or somebody put it in and it comes out that way.
It's a scam call.
Dear Mr. Scam Likely, please do not call us during the show.
That's hilarious. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Let us know what you're doing on this chilly but beautiful Wednesday, and we will be right back.
It's freaking cold.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah, we got to add the applause in this board.
It's funny. I downloaded the applause button yesterday and I put it on Marsha Teal's show to see how the reaction would be. And she went, applause? I went, yes. Oh. Like she wasn't comfortable with it.
Interesting.
So I did away with it. How can you not like applause when you come in and out of segments? I don't.
Well, not everyone's us. I look up and I feel like you should be having a newspaper right now. We're just sitting here having a cup of coffee, chatting with the world, and you've got your glasses. We're both on our phones. We put down our coffee, and it's like, oh, and we're back. I kind of feel like you should have a newspaper on set to be reading what's going on in the news. Don't you feel like that's such a dad thing to do?
You should get the Sun Sentinel. What's another newspaper in Florida? Sun Sentinel is one.
Do they still print newspapers, by the way, in South Florida?
Yeah, there is. Sunnyside has newspapers.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop at Publix on the way here.
Stop at Sunny Stop. It's on the corner.
But they don't have the Daily News or the New York Times or... They do? Yep. All right, so I'm going to pick up the newspaper over here. And then I'll put it out here. We could do the news from other cities.
That's what I think we should do, and go through the newspaper. And I just looked up, and I envisioned you holding a newspaper.
Read the front of the newspaper.
And you're going to read the back?
I start from the back. That's a New York thing.
Is it?
Yes. We start from the back. We do the sports first, and then we get to the back.
I used to always do the comics first.
Yeah, same.
Only on Sundays when they had the comic pull-out.
And then I remember on Sundays pulling out only the good sections that I like.
Never Marmaduke.
Marmaduke, yeah.
Do you remember when they used to put the ball players, the Mets and the Yankee ball players, in the middle of the comic section? And it was like a giant, what do you call that when they make fun of their faces? It was dumb, but as a comic strip.
Them as a comic strip?
Yeah, that's a certain name.
What's it called, guys?
It has
I don't
a name.
know. I don't know.
Tracing?
No, when you make fun of...
remember taking silly...
A caricature.
Okay, remember taking silly putty?
Yes.
You guys ever have silly putty, or is that before you?
Yeah, I know. We know what silly putty is.
You take the silly putty, and you mush it, and you put it on the comics, and then you peel it off, and then you can we should do us as silly putty. That would be funny. Can you imagine our faces in silly putty, kind of like stretch arms? I know, my hand's probably like...
So let me get this right. You want to put us on silly putty, and then you want to stretch it.
Wait, didn't you ever play with silly putty when you were a kid?
It was stupid. I didn't know.
And didn't you pull up the comics with it?
Yes, but then I stopped doing that because my brother says, the ink is poisonous and it has to go somewhere. It doesn't stay in the silly putty. It goes in your hand.
Yeah, it's not poisonous.
That's what he said.
But I think we should start bringing it in the newspaper. I think it's a great idea, and see what's going on around the world. Grab a couple a day.
Why a couple? It's only an hour show. You're not going to go through the whole...
You're going to do a different city each day?
Whatever they got over there. I know they got the Daily News, and they got the... they don't have the Times. They got the Daily News, and what's the other one?
Slick, what do they got over there?
Post. They got the Post.
I think they had a New York Times also.
Now, is the Post real? Because people have if it's in the Post, it's this, or if it's in the Times, it's this. Are there different feels? Liberal. The Post is more liberal? Which one do you read?
All of them.
Does it matter to you?
No. I sort of laugh at other people's opinions.
So the Post is more editorial opinions?
Well, they tell you the Mets suck, and the news says the Mets don't play well. It just depends on what verbiage you want to adhere to.
You'd probably like the Mets suck better.
Listen, if I got paid $300 million and you think I suck, then you're entitled to your opinion because I'm laughing all the way to the bank. It's what it is. We talked about this yesterday. Are we here to satisfy everybody's likelihood of liking you and not liking you, or are you here to do your job and do what you do?
That's a whole nother story. We're going to talk to Teddy about that also.
Everyone has opinions, but some opinions are wrong.
Well, everybody's opinion ain't wrong. There's just an amount of truth and no truth in it. People could say that you are a wicked person. Okay. Compared to what? In your opinion, I'm wicked. Why? You don't like me? Don't like me. I'm not here to be liked.
You're the wicked man?
I'd be anything you want. Listen, the greatest man of all once said to Pontius Pilate, you want to call me a king, call me a king. I'll be whatever you want me to be. Because it doesn't matter what I tell you. It matters what you think.
That doesn't matter what they think. Isn't there a saying, it doesn't matter what you think of me?
There is.
Or I don't care. There's a whole thing about that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to be whatever, then be whatever. Now remember, the way you think about me, I'm gonna be thinking, well, this person ain't got there's a couple of fresh short of a Happy Meal, so why should I pay attention to this wackadoodle?
I gotta tell you, Monday night, people have been texting and calling me for days on how freaking gorgeous you are and how amazing you looked. I mean, Amy Rashevsky came in yesterday and said, I couldn't even turn her off. She looks spectacular. True, you were all here when she said it. Amazing.
My speaking skills up to there too. I gotta learn to research that on people.
Your presentation, though, your delivery is incredible. Your animation, the way your camera presence,
That's the
right on.
difference. It's your animation. Yeah, very animated. And a lot of people nowadays, they don't even know how to smile anymore. That's the
No,
difference.
it was a great show. We missed you yesterday. We had a meeting about that other thing that we're putting together, and Russell sat here, and he's trying to put this other guy on point, saying we need this, this, and this, and this, and the guy's like, Freddie, can you do this, this, and this? And so there's this whole, it's bigger than you ever imagined. We need like 30. We need a whole staff on this.
Russell actually is, we're going to have a call. He wants to talk to me because he thinks that he says, listen, I know what you want to do, and I understand where he's coming from, and you guys are worlds apart. So, okay.
But he was here yesterday. We got some new memorabilia in the other room. If you guys like the Beatles, you got to check out what we got hanging here from
Who's
40th
the
Star
one that liked
Collectible.
The Miracle on Ice. Lena.
Lena.
We
Remember-
actually got it.
We were talking about The Miracle on Ice, the movie on Monday, and In It Walks yesterday. I mean, it has just been one of these serendipitous kind of weeks. And this huge walks in, not by itself with feet, but Michael brought that in an antique TV. So we're going to have
1949
Taylor do a
television.
new spot for them because now all the memorabilia has changed. A lot of Beatles, the TV.
And the Miracle on Ice is signed by every member of the Miracle on Ice hockey team from the Olympics except for one signature, the coach. He died before he had a chance to sign it. And he was telling me that they hold a special ceremony every year for the coach missing on this thing. So it's on the wall here. It's for sale. It's an amazing,
We got to get some prices on this.
amazing piece. She's working on it. But that was amazing. The Casablanca piece is amazing. The TV. Also, there's a piece here in the lobby, a small little picture of the shot heard around the world.
You want me to get my phone and be mixed in so people can see it?
So you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And the nice thing about the Branca piece is that I grew up knowing him, and I did not know that he was the pitcher that delivered that ball. I did not know it at the time. And then one day my ex-wife says, "You do realize who his father is?" And I said, "Yeah, Mr. Branca." "No, Freddie." And they show me pictures. They have like a whole room dedicated to all these newspaper clippings and stuff. And the shot heard around the world. And he delivered that pitch, and they hit the home run off of him. So, amazing stuff yesterday. Amazing. I'm just stalling for her to get there.
It was just one of these serendipitous. Oh, Publix. They're opening more appointments. Good morning. As he calls you, Negro.
Negro,
like
¿cómo estamos? It's funny. Publix has been now. They freed up. Biden freed up, and they are sending. They are sending medicine to Publix now. They choose C. They choose here. The worst news in the world.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
Yeah, you want to hear it. There is a doctor. I'm going to reach out to him in California who has heard Freddie speak.
Really?
Yes. He says, it was in the news. You see it? He says, I want to thank Freddie Santori from the Brooklyn Cafe show because I am following his idea. I am no longer waiting to play by the rules. When you go to get a shot, they want to know your name, your this, a ba ba do ba da ba do ba da ba. By the time they finish the paperwork, it's like 3 hours later, right? This guy changed it all up. He has this hospital, and he has tents outside. You come in. He doesn't care how old you are. You come in, and they take your information as they're giving you the shot. The first thing they ask, are you allergic and what have you?
What picture do you want to put? Oh, okay.
Here's our roving camera.
And there's a rolling camera.
Take a look and see the TV.
That's the TV, 1949 television.
That's amazing.
That's a beautiful piece. You see the robots there all around. Mark is coming in, all the lighter pieces. And the bronchi piece is right there. You see that? See that piece on the bottom?
Shot heard around the world.
Shot heard around the world. That's my football paraphernalia in there as well. We got all sorts of... You want the one in the theater? Yeah. Let's show the Miracle on Ice. It's funny. Look at Teddy doing her thing. Now, Teddy, I'm going to send Teddy outside in her car to see how far this will go. And there is the Miracle. Close the door. Close that door there. So Teddy can get a nice shot. That is the Miracle on Ice piece. The only signature there is Coach, who did not sign it, but that's there, beautiful as it is, in pristine condition with a certificate of authenticity for you guys who are buffers. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful.
Very nice.
I tell you, it's good stuff. Show the wall now. Show the Beatles stuff. To your right. No, the other right.
Up there. Yep, there you go.
There you go. And there's the stuff from the Beatles. That's outside Studio B. This is my curtains, which nobody ever listens to me. There's beautiful pieces on there as well. He has more sports stuff. He also has things from The Godfather. He's bringing me down. But he saw what we were doing here in the studio. Now, this is an interesting piece, Dawn. You can explain these sets right there.
The animation cells?
The cells.
These are original animation cells from before they went digital, when artists and animators used to actually draw them one piece at a time. So these are original cells from different movies. There's Sylvester. I love that.
Sylvester, Longhorn Fang. Oh, my God.
Longhorn.
Foghorn.
Which one is Foghorn? The rooster?
Yeah, the rooster.
And who's the other one?
Tony the Tiger.
And Tony the Tiger.
That's Tony the... Oh, my goodness. I didn't realize that. Wow.
Sylvester and his...
Go back to Tony the Tiger. That's the original Tony the Tiger that was used on the commercials. This cell
for the cereal?
Used on the cereal boxes, on the commercials.
Wow.
Tastes great. Remember that?
Absolutely. What cereal was it for?
Tony the Tiger.
No, they had a special
Frosted
cereal.
Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
Thank you, Chenzo.
Thank you, Chenzo. Tastes great. So that's the original cell. I don't know how he got his hands on that.
48 Star Collectibles. Max Lazega will be in this morning. He'll be in a little bit later today. So now you get a little peek around our little spot of magic.
We have to start naming these pieces because there's just so much going on in here.
There's so much going on in here. I can't even.
Coffee from
Don Pablo.
Don Pablo with the bags and everything in. We tell you to come and have.
And pretty much everything you see in here is for sale, and this is to really bring our arts together.
Blink City. Blink City. See that?
I see it all.
There's a black apple in there.
Reminds me of Snow White.
Unbelievable.
Why do you like the black rose? That reminds you of a black rose?
When I used to grow them, yeah. I'm going to go to Studio A. Yeah, it's okay. Go in there, and we have all sorts of stuff. Show the crooked picture that everybody laughs at. Now, if you can answer this question, I had this picture hung specifically that way. And if you can answer me as to why, then you understand me.
Good luck with that, everybody.
That was a very clear definition. That's Amy Reshevsky's stuff. There's the drawing by Jay Harmon on the right. The picture above Jay Harmon is a painting that we have from a young lady who was in a wheelchair and went to Carmen Laser, and she could not walk. And 8 months or 6 months later, she stood up and walked, and she walks now, thanks to Carmen Laser and her technology. And she gives all the credit to that because the doctors in England could not figure out what was going on with her.
Pretty amazing. Vinny's giving us hand signals.
Oh, sorry, I was stretching.
That was a stretch? I don't know if that was a 2 minute.
There's more drawings by Jay Harmon. Those are pencil drawings on the left from Jay Harmon, actual pencil. And he does a show here on Thursdays. He's actually doing a series on television, and we've started filming it for him.
For Skillshare, yep.
And he's taking care of business there. And also there are arts in here from Amy, from paintings to wood and to everything in between. Now, what I like to do is I like Teddy to take that phone and Teddy, I want you to go outside. See if you could walk down to
Sunny Stop.
Sunny Stop. I want to see how far the signal goes.
Oh my God.
Vinny switched to that, I guess, when I cut off. It should go as far as you want. We've gone to Africa.
Yeah, we got 5G, so it's going to go everywhere.
Go to Sunny Stop and look for the newspapers. If it works there, if you see her. If she sees, here, come here.
Dad's giving you money.
Don't stop the progress.
Dad, wow. This is momentous. I'm impressed. Wow.
Can you buy me some
that was
snacks?
like a dad moment.
Wait, Teddy, can you buy me some snacks?
Get him some Starbucks. You want a snack too?
Do you want me to just, Vinny, do you want to do a trio so you can just see walk it?
Give me a sec.
That was
do a treat.
That was we should go. It's 10 o'clock. We got meetings
care.
coming in.
Who? And when they come in, they come in. Right now, this is.
Start walking over fast.
Yeah, go.
That was a dad
This
moment.
This is
Technology at its
This
finest.
is February 28th. What you want to do is this is the technology.
So if you see our camera heading out from our theater down to Sunny Stop, say
There's a
hi.
reason for it.
You'll understand why she's taking the camera all the way down.
And it's funny because if you see her in the street and you stop by, I personally will sign a bag of coffee to you. Who cares? You got a treat?
Hold on.
Are we going to put a show around Sabrina?
Yes, Sabrina has to do a show. It's part of her curriculum.
What kind of show is she going to do?
That's up to her.
What do you think, Sabrina?
Sorry. Go for it.
I have no idea.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So this is how we're going to do it.
Do you still hear us?
Teddy.
Probably.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
There you go. Now the funny thing is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this.
Like you got to come in and see the camera that we've got heading down to Sunny Stop.
This is how we're going to settle. the
Press
problem
A
on the
to jump.
28th. We'll put this on a bigger piece, not a phone, and then we'll put cameras around it. You understand?
It's really windy out, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.
We hear you
as
fine.
clear as a bell. You, whatever phone you're using, that's the Android, right?
Yeah, this is the new 21 Ultra.
But that's the one we're gonna use. This is the shot for the 28th, and we'll put cameras around it and everything else. I am getting excited because we could do this.
Use the right stick to look
Can you
around.
do that again, please?
I am getting excited.
I really wish Slick were here to see that. Slick, man, you're missing it.
No, I wouldn't do this. Slick was here. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, our roving reporter is going around town. We can send people out in their cars. with
We've
this
talked about
technology.
that, absolutely.
Look how clear it is. Man, Teddy, your phone, I tip my hat and I apologize in public. Your phone is dynamic.
This segment brought to you by Sunny Stop.
I hope it is.
It is. This is fantastic. Look at this. And we are now at beautiful Sunny Stop on 2nd on Boca
Raton Boulevard.
Press the Y button to interact with people.
Press the white button to interact with people.
There
There is breakfast being served.
Newspapers? Do you have newspapers? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And there you have it.
What
So-
newspaper do you want?
What do you got?
Palm Beach Post, New York Post.
The New York
Wall
Post.
Street?
The New York Post.
New
Okay.
York Post or Wall Street Journal?
No, New York Post. Hey, Wall Street Journal. What do I look like, an egghead? I carry the New York. I carry the Wall Street Journal. I delivered it for 3 years.
Did you really?
Yes, at the Pan Am building. You think I ever want to see? Get yourself a snack.
Good sister. I don't need a snack. I'm okay. You guys want beanies?
You want
They're
beanies?
live on the show. I was gonna say hi. Hi.
How are you? Hello. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Say hello to the people in New York.
Hey, my mom and dad live in New York, in Queens.
Tell them. Say, hey, mom, dad, it's me, your son.
Yep, in Queens.
In Queens.
Right near LaGuardia.
Right near LaGuardia. I see them. My plane is
Where
landing.
you guys at? Where you guys at?
Where are we
Right
at?
over there in about a block away.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you. Sorry.
Slick says hello. Hello.
What's for lunch today at Sunny Stop, Teddy? Let's ask him.
What's for lunch today at Sunny Stop?
Okay, we got pork chops, beefaroni, and we got fried chicken, chicken wings, meatballs, spaghetti. So we got. It's about to be ready about 11.
Vinny's coming in for
What
lunch.
time is lunch?
11.
11. 11,
You gotta
11,
get there
30.
early because he sells out, man.
Vinny, going
Yeah,
for lunch?
you gotta get there early.
Ba-boom,
otherwise
baby.
Slick,
they'll
you
be
want lunch?
gone.
We're at Sunny Stop.
I think we should do the Sunny Stop segment.
Look,
every
Teddy's got
morning.
the camera at Sunny Stop.
Oh my God, Raj.
Yeah.
Raj, they go, Raj. Slick says hi.
He just woke up. He says, I gotta go get breakfast.
Yeah, we still have breakfast now.
We should do this segment.
That's funny stuff.
You know, the late night with David Letterman, he used to do this with the guys downstairs outside of the studio. Those two guys, the two brothers, they became worldwide known.
Best grilled cheese ever.
What?
Best grilled cheese ever.
I think we do this.
You like them, right?
We're going to call you the bodega or Sunny Stop. You know what a bodega is?
Yep, I know, because I lived in New York 25 years, so, yeah.
His parents live in Queens.
You my bodega.
Yeah, oh, I know. Thank you.
So
I
look, they got
appreciate it.
beefroni, pork chops.
Yeah, Roger Roning. Not beefroni, it's called Roger Roning now.
Meatballs.
Sunny Stop. What is the phone number? If people want to call and order in, what's the phone number to Sunny Stop?
Okay, 394. I'm going to give you a card.
No, tell me the number on the air.
Okay, 394-6571.
What's the area code?
561.
561-394-6571.
Remember, we're in New York. We sort of have to call it. When you deliver to Queens.
You get a lot of snow up there, don't you?
That's why we need your food, because we snowbound.
Oh, yeah.
We should send
Alrighty.
your mother a gift from Sunny Stop.
We can send
Like a
it.
giant hamburger or something.
There you go.
It's Dawn's
Yeah, we got
mother's
burgers.
birthday today. So I'm thinking maybe we get her something from Sunny Stop and deliver it.
She's 30
Oh, yeah,
minutes
happy
away.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
We
happy
make her the
birthday,
mama
yeah.
burger or something.
The mama burger.
Actually, our birthday, me and my wife, on the 7th, this Sunday on Super Bowl.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, same birthday, February 7th.
You and
Me
your wife
her.
were born on the same day?
Yeah.
Were you like
February
together in the
7th.
hospital?
No, different years.
Different years.
He's younger than me. No, we're not twins.
They grew up together.
But yep.
Who are you rooting
Well,
for
let
in
me
the
get
Super
back to making my lunch. So
All right, he's gotta go make
Who are
lunch.
you rooting for in the Super Bowl, by the way?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
I like Tom Brady. He's a great player. I think it's going to be a good game, though.
Excellent.
It's
All
gonna be a
right,
good game, but I
we'll
think
talk to you
I've never
tomorrow.
bet
We're going to
against
make this a segment.
Brady.
Thanks, Raj. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
And this is the technology that we are going to be implementing on February 28th from the park.
South County Park. The Burt Aronson Park, South County Pavilion.
And you hear it clear as a bell. I'm impressed.
There you have it.
I'm so pretty.
Slick. You see this dance
You see
going
my
on?
dance? It's a dance of joy.
I just like the aura. I like the background. I like the. I mean, your dance is questionable.
And your singing ain't. Your singing ain't singing. Yo, Slick, I want to congratulate you on the end. You did a nice job on that piece. Don't get
Great
used to
job.
it because it's probably the last compliment I'm ever going to give you.
Yeah, true.
But that was nice, man. You did a nice job.
Try my best on it.
It
I know I finished it up. I said yesterday afternoon. I just forgot to send it to you.
It looks amazing. It's
forgot to send it to
fantastic.
us.
It looks great.
I really did. Because I know I went to sleep. I've been binge watching some stuff.
Yeah, porn don't count, but thank you for playing.
Wow.
Brown chicka bow wow.
It's a nice show, so it's kind of like it's not that.
All right, we got to get set up for no pun intended
And we got that, and we have the storyteller.
today. All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in for our traveling camera for the Brooklyn Cafe Show. If you want your business featured on our roving cam, let us know. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. Have a great morning. Bundle up. Enjoy the sunshine in South Florida, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.